Hopefully everything is copacetic. Copacetic. Hopefully everything is copacetic. 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 Hopefully everything is copacetic. 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 Let me know if you guys can hear me. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's yeah, boy. Kokorito, aka Coco. Welcome back to a brand new Q&A video. Hopefully you're all enjoying your day. What up, Violet Cute? Welcome to the stream. What up, Double A? What up, the homie Cool Boy? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna get started in just a little bit. I'm gonna be opening two Christmas presents that I got. We're gonna be opening Dragon Ball cards and the Arceus V-Star collection thing that they gave me for Christmas. So let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm dying. Absolutely, Double A, absolutely. For Shweezy, my boy, for Shweezy. Alright, we're gonna get started in just a little bit. Let me just make sure I have everything. Let me have all my things lined up. Damn. That. No. I accidentally drank juice and it went down the wrong hole. It went down the wrong hole. Damn. Jeez. Alright, I'm good now. Where's my cough drops? Yeah, I was drinking some Pedialyte and it went down the wrong hole. Let me grab one of these cough drops. Oh, I had COVID. Not a good way to start the stream. I had COVID. I had one of the new strains and it got me sick for like a whole week. So I wasn't around streaming because of that. But we're back. Now, that cough drop is good. What up, Double A? Violet is, I'm assuming that's Moon. What up, Brattles 8? Jeez. Hey, yo, not like that. Alright, let's hit that intro. stealing bread. Alright. And it's on the table, the cocos are crying. Zen City wasn't made yet. Alright. Make sure everything is good on my end. Give me 2 seconds, guys, okay? Just want to make sure everything is working on my end. Some zesty motherfuckers, you know? Right? Can you guys see my hands? Alright, everything should be good. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Kokorito with the burrito and chorito. Welcome to the stream. I gotta go, but I hope you have a good stream. Alright, Retro. Be safe, have a good one. We'll see you next time, alright? Alright. Welcome everybody to the stream. Hopefully you're all having an amazing, fantastic day. I had to make sure everything was working on my end. Everything should be working now properly, so have a good day, Retro. Take care. I'll start answering your questions in just a little bit. I just want to make sure I have everything set and whatnot. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday, I think it is, for everybody. Really quick, I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna be opening today. So for the special anniversary, we're gonna be opening the Dragon Ball Super. This was a gift for Christmas, so they ended up giving me this, and I'm gonna be opening. I don't know what's in here, but apparently there's a couple of different things and goodies in here. It's supposed to be one Z deck sleeve, one exclusive sleeve, one deck case, 5 booster packs, and 1 alt card for each thing. So it's supposed to be 3 alt cards. So and then the other thing that we're gonna be opening, this is a GameStop exclusive, the Arceus V-Star, I think it's called. So we're gonna be opening that as well, so keep an eye out. That was actually Beast Gohan, to be honest with you. That was actually Beast Gohan in the front, and there's like a young Gohan in the front of the beginning, so that's gonna be interesting. Let me know if you guys are watching on Twitch. Welcome to the stream on Twitch. It might or might not. The comments should be coming through. I mean, I'm assuming they're coming through, no? But how's everybody doing today? Let me start off with the questions. If I don't read your comment right off the bat, it's because I'm going over the questions. So some of you guys asked me in that short video a whole bunch of stuff. Coco, here's my Christmas gift. So cool boy, if you see other people commenting, just let them know. I like in the stream. Thank you so much. I had so many questions. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Zalax is actually one of the subscribers who subscribed during the Pokemon, and he asked two things. How many Pokemon hats do you have, and how do you stay with so many Pokemon packs? Okay, that's a interesting question, because so I've been building shelves in my room, and I haven't showed you guys yet. I'm in the process of getting my room situated and putting the shelves up, and then I'll be able to put my Funko Pops up. But as of now, I need to make videos. Sup, switch back to Twitch. Comments don't come through. The comments don't come through. I am so sorry if you guys are watching on Twitch and the comments are not coming through. They should be showing up on the screen. I'm not sure why it's not showing up, but I need to open Twitch and see what's going on with that. Give me 2 seconds. Let me open up Twitch. Let me see what's going on. I have the chat open. Alright. Does that work? Alright. Can you guys see there? Okay. Much better, much better. Alright, hopefully that works. Hopefully that works. So I'm in the process of getting binders and all this other stuff for the Pokemon cards because I have a lot of repeats of energies, other regular cards, and they're not rare. So what I need to do is I ended up ordering a whole bunch of top loaders, a whole bunch of cases like the binders, and I need to do videos of me getting all my rare cards and just like, you know, packaging them up and taking care of them, because even though I'm not gonna sell them, you know, you want to make sure you take care of your cards, right? And when you have these many cards, sometimes you just have to make sure you stay on top of this stuff and not get damaged. So in the future we're gonna make videos, but the way I have it right now, I just have my boxes stacked up one over the other until I get it a little bit organized and situated. So that's how I do that. As far as the Pokemon hats go, I have this one. I have the what's that other fish Pokemon? I can't remember the name. He's the de-evolved version of Gyarados. I can't remember his name. Well, him. I have a Bidoof. I have a Mimikyu hat. In Twitch, say Sin City if you see it. Can I have all your repeat Pokemons? I can try. I don't think I can send it to you guys, but sure. And then the last hat I think I have is I have a 5th Pokemon hat, but I don't know where. So in total it's 5. It's 5 Pokemon hats that I have. Magikarp. What up, Double A? Magikarp. I got this Rare Gogeta blue card exclusive back on my iPhone. Very nice official shop. Very nice. Alright. So let's see what the Arceus V card. The Arceus V card is a very nice. I don't know if you guys can see it from there, but it was a GameStop exclusive, and it's supposed to have like a metallic card in it or something. We're gonna move on to Mini Murder Mod's question in just a little bit. I just want to make sure I look at. Ooh, this looks beautiful. Oh my God, look at this. Come on now. Zane said he was a major. Alright, hold on. These are metal, dude. These are metal cards. What the look? These are metal cards. These are metal, dude. These are metal cards, bro. These are metal cards. Yo, and they're heavy too. They're heavy. Look, look, look. Right there, just me clinging on them made him lose value. Minus $50. Damn. Open the super first since it has more stuff. I'll leave super for the end. Mini Murder questions. They have 3 questions. No, actually 5 questions. The first one is, what is your favorite game that you played while streaming? Question number 2, what made you want to start streaming? Number 3, will you play more horror games in the future? Question number 4, when did you start streaming? And question number 5, what's the thing you enjoy most while making YouTube videos and streaming? Damn, this is a 5-part question, huh? So we'll open up the Pokemon packs while I answer the questions. And again, if you guys have any questions in hand, go for it. And if you're wondering where I got these other questions from, there is a shorts Q&A video that I did. This has a mat. There's a mat in here. Oh shit. I mean, I don't play Pokemon cards, but this has a mat in it. So if you guys have any questions, just drop your questions in there, and then I'll answer them to the best of my knowledge. So the first question is from Mini Mirror Model. What is your favorite game that you played while streaming? If I had to say, my favorite game would probably have to be Skyrim. I think I had a lot of fun playing Skyrim when I was just streaming at the beginning. It was just one of those things where it's a classical game that you can never get bored of. So I thoroughly enjoyed Skyrim when we were playing that. And it's a game that doesn't get old, in my opinion. There's so many like versions of it that I just love playing them, and I hope to like do a playthrough in the future of just Skyrim again, but on my PS5 this time around. Well, maybe on the Xbox, because apparently Xbox now owns Bethesda. So you can just go to my just look them up in my shorts. It should be there. I should have linked it on here. I'll put it after this video. I'll put the link of the short with the questions, but they're all there. 6 questions. What made you stream? Wait, what? What was the question, Official Shot? So that's the favorite game that I played while streaming. Has been the one that I had the most fun with, has been Skyrim. Question number 2, what made you want to start streaming? What made me want to start streaming? There's the code if you got. I haven't done this in a while, so if you guys want the code is right there. Just type it in. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss it in the front. Let's guess the energy card. I'm gonna say fire. Let's go! Alright. So what made me want to start streaming? So 5 years ago when I made the channel, I didn't really start streaming until like 3 years ago. 5 years ago it was mostly just something that I did for fun, because I saw a lot of people who were doing YouTubes and videos and stuff like that, and I said to myself, why can't I just do that? And you know, people used to always tell me when we used to play video games, oh Coco, you're out of pocket. Every time you play, you make us laugh. You should just record and just you know, put it up on YouTube. So my then fiance, who I had about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, she was always pushing me to do the same thing. She was like, go stream. And I always put it in the back burner because I never had time. I never had time, and it was just one of those things. Work got in the way, time with the family, and just a little bit of like everything got in the way. So eventually, unfortunately, my fiance, who I was, you know, going to marry back then, she unfortunately passed away. And I was going through a time where I was just like, you know, depressed, because I was like, you know what, I just don't want to be with nobody else. Long story short, in order for me to fight my depression, what up Jordan Flores, I ended up doing the YouTube thing as a means to deal with that, right? And luckily, when I started opening the YouTube page, I wasn't on YouTube to try to tell my story as a sob story, like, oh guys, have pity on me. I went in there with a positive attitude, and I said, you know what? I want to entertain people. I want to go in there and bring them experiences with video games, because sometimes, when I was a little kid, I couldn't afford video games. And in my head, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to mask the pain and try to entertain people, so that way they're happy watching me play. And sometimes kids or people in general can't afford video games because they're expensive. So I said, if I could bring a little bit of that joy to people, if I can at least make one person watch and laugh and enjoy my streams, then I did my job. I did my part. But I didn't want to just sit there and play video games. I wanted to kind of bring value to it. So every once in a while, I would sneak in like advice here and there, and it was more like therapy for my own self. But in the end, I think it ended up helping out a lot of people because I ended up getting a lot of positive feedback. And so my gaming sessions have become like, I guess you could say a satire to the most extent. But Kirito donated $2 through Super Chat. Oh my God, Kirito. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. I appreciate it, my boy. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. So that's what I wanted to do, and that's what encouraged me to stream. I wanted to not only entertain and bring joy, but I wanted to bring some value, and hopefully the little lessons that I sneak in here and there have meant a lot to you guys, and that's the reason why I did the things the way I did. The third question is, will you play more horror games in the future? Yes, I will play more horror games in the future. What the hell is this? Oh, that was from earlier, from the chicken. I am so sorry. I was eating chicken. With my hands, and that's what happens. Would I play more horror games? Yes, I am gonna play more horror games. It's just finding the time for it. Right now, we're trying to finish God of War. We're trying to finish Pokemon, and it's like every time we try to finish something, work gets in the way, and life gets in the way, and we haven't had time. So I wanted to play, for example, Fatal Frame, which is one of my favorite Japanese games, and the Dead Space remake is coming out too. So I'm gonna put those $2 into the Dead Space remake just for you guys, because I really love Dead Space. So, ooh, a rare hollow slagging. Not bad, not bad. So yes, long story short, we are gonna play more horror games. It's just gotta give it a little bit of time. Let me know if the music is too loud, by the way. Gotta give it a little bit of time. We'll finish one game, and then we're gonna try to push in another game, and so on and so forth. But we're definitely gonna play more scary games. Once I get my computer, God willing, this year, I'm doing it my main goal to try to get my PC. We'll have access to more scary games that I can count. And one of the first scary games that I want to play when I get my PC, God willing, is going to be Phasmophobia, because a lot of people were telling me Phasmophobia is crazy. Jordan says, bro, I entered the stream expecting it to be a happy stream, but then it was a sad stream. How was it a sad stream? I'm just answering the questions. But you don't have to feel sad for me. I mean, I was just sharing. That's the whole point of having a Q&A, for you to get to know me a little bit more personally. But it wasn't something for you to feel bad for me about. If anything, it was just for me to show you guys how far I've come, and how we will all go through these things. We're all human beings. Doesn't matter how old or how young you are, we're all going through something in life, and it doesn't mean that should stop you. That was my whole main point, that regardless of what you're going through in life, you shouldn't let that define who you are. If anything, you should use that as fuel to push you to do something better with your life, and do something amazing. Because at the end of the day, me as a man personally, once you look back in life and realize, what did I do to try to help others? And my whole point was, that shouldn't your past, or if something bad happened to you, this should not define you, who you are moving forward. And that's the takeaway I say you should have and take, not feel sad. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The fourth question that Mini Murder asked was, when did you start streaming? So I actually did not start streaming until like 3 years ago. Like I said, I opened the channel 4 years ago. I mean 5 years ago. But we didn't really start streaming until like 3 years ago. Everything before that was just like random. It wasn't really like me taking the channel serious. We rebranded the channel I think 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. So we rebranded the channel like 3 times. So that's how when I started. And I remember the first game that I started streaming was Star Ocean, I think it was. And Star Ocean was pretty interesting, even though we never got to finish it. 1 2 3 4, toss it in the front. Let's guess the energy card. I'm gonna say grass. Damn, so close. Mini Murder Mod's fifth question, last question that they asked. What's the thing you enjoy the most while making YouTube videos and streaming? So the one thing that I enjoy the most out of making YouTube videos and streaming is meeting new people. So I knew the internet is a vast place, and I knew I was gonna meet a whole bunch of different people. And I know you can connect with a lot of people internationally. But my biggest surprise, and one of the things that I enjoy the most, was connecting with people from different parts of the world. I got to meet people from the Philippines, from Australia, from Africa, from South America, the UK, Brazil, Argentina, Canada, Indonesia, Malaysia, people from Japan. We had people from Scotland, we had people from Finland, from Poland. Even people from Russia were coming to the stream. And the fact that I was able to see all of this in my analytics, I was like, the fact, and it tells you how long people are watching. They don't tell you specifically what the subscribers are, but they tell you from what country and how long they watched your channel. And I'm like, I know language can sometimes be a barrier, and I try to speak slowly as much as I can so that way people can understand. But it makes me happy that I can like reach out to so many people from different countries and different nationalities, and also get to know a little bit of them, you know. I can go to Google and just search up the country and just find out about their culture, but I like having that human experience in which you can interact with somebody else, even if you can't see them or you don't know them. The fact that they're there and they're from another country, it's like a cultural exchange, if that makes sense. So that's one of the things I enjoy the most. What up, Chilled? How you doing, my boy? What up, KO Slayer on Twitch? I can see the Twitch comments coming in. Okay, so the Twitch comments work. Good. The Twitch comments work. How you doing, KO Slayer, aka that baby? How you doing, Chilled? Welcome to the stream. So it's interesting. And the other thing that I enjoy about doing YouTube videos is oh, Metacham V card, very nice, looking like Cool Boy without a hairline and shit. The other thing I enjoy of making YouTube videos is when I do edits. When I make edits, I love the fact that I can have all these tools at my disposal. I love making memes out of my shorts, like when I make shorts videos of my like highlights of my streams. I like making memes out of them. I love the whole editing process, the whole audio thing, just sitting there. I could sit there in like hours just editing and like tweaking things on YouTube, and the editing process is what makes it, I think, valuable. And I feel so proud when I'm done making a video and then I upload it on YouTube. I don't expect people to praise it and be like, oh my god, the edits were crazy, or oh my god, you created a masterpiece here. But I always stick to my motto that as long as one person is watching, and as long as I bring joy and entertainment to that person, then I'm doing a good job. That's the way I look at it. Chilled says, I be doing okay. Super tired though. How are you? I'm doing great, Chilled. Cannot complain. I'm doing great. Cannot complain. Pretty good. Pretty good. And I'm doing great, the baby on Twitch. Just doing a Q&A here and opening Pokemon stuff for you guys. No fucking way, dog. The homie Kirita donated $5. Do you have New Year's resolutions? Yes, I do. Thank you so much, man, for the $5 donation. Any regrets from streaming? No regrets at all whatsoever. I think streaming opened up a whole door for me. I'll get to your question, Glocks, in detail. But my New Year's resolution is to try to eat much more healthier this year. Stay away from pork. I want to work out a little bit more, preferably pick up swimming as a means to lose weight. Try to be a better son. Try to be a better brother. Try to be a better uncle. And last but not least, try to bring you guys more value on my streams moving forward. And by that I don't mean like try to be a motivational speaker, because I am not a role model whatsoever. I'm imperfect. I'm a human being. I fuck up. I make mistakes. But I want to bring more value to my stream. So, for example, playing God of War was one of those things that I think helped me shape my view as to how to be a good father even though you've made mistakes. And it made me understand how my father was. So things like that. Like I want to be able to play games, bring value to you guys with the content that we're playing, and assimilate that to real life experiences. Any good pull so far? Yeah, we pulled Metachamp. I think that was the name, right? Metachamp. Thank you so much, cool boy. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, I'm the last person you should see as a role model. Trust me, I'm not perfect. I fuck up. You should, if anything, see me as the middleman that leads you to a good role model. So, any regrets from streaming? No regrets from streaming at all whatsoever. Streaming is a big responsibility. So when I see mistakes, or I do mistakes, or something bad happens to the channel, like a strike or something happens where people call me out, I don't see them as bumps on the road. I see them as an opportunity for improvement, because there's always room for improvement, right? Nothing's gonna be perfect. If things were perfect, they would be boring as fuck. So I see it as an opportunity to improve, and the channel is always evolving, changing, and as long as I take it in a good direction, while at the same time staying away from like political views and all that other bullshit that be happening out there, I think the channel will be fine. Coco's like, you're a guardian egg. A guardian egg, what the fuck? Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Lox. No, it means a lot, but from my point of view, I mean, maybe I'm just too humble. I just don't see myself as a role model, because I make mistakes all the time. You know, I'm cursing here like 24/7 on the channel, and I don't do it on purpose. I'm not doing it to try to be like, oh, I'm cool because I curse. I know I have a potty mouth, okay, and I'm not the best example out there, but that's the reason why I'm a little bit harsh on myself sometimes, you know. Alright, continuing on with the questions. That's the code right there. This next one is from Nerik. That's the homie from Poland. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss it in the front. Let's guess the energy card. I'm gonna let you guys guess the energy card in the meantime. Like a flying Dorito watching you over in the sky. Deadass? Like a flying Dorito just flying in the sky and shit? It's raining cocos. Nadik's first question is favorite game. Number 2 says what languages you want to learn. Number 3, what hobbies other than games and food. 4, opinion on Poland and Polish stuff, not food. And number 5, favorite movie and TV show. So in case you guys don't know, I'm a big foodie. Not as far as like eating. I don't like eating and stuff like that. I'm a big foodie in the sense of I like collecting recipes. I like cooking. I don't want to be a chef. But I like collecting recipes. I like learning about other cultures while they cook. like chicken, for example, can be cooked in so many different ways in so many different places. It's just crazy. I'm glad you're enjoying the emoji chilled. Your Nimbus is a Dorito. But yeah. So my favorite game has gotta be, it's a tie between the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series. I have so much love for the Fallout series and the Elder Scrolls. It's like a tie. But if I had to pick my favorite one, I'll probably have to say the Elder Scrolls. Save enough money to buy my dream house. Yep. What up, Sandman Games? How's everything? Welcome to the stream. What languages do you want to learn? The languages I would love to learn is, at least for my New Year's resolution, I added Portuguese to it. I've been seeing a lot of people from Brazil on the stream, and I want to make it a habit to start learning Portuguese as I go along throughout the year. So that's one of my languages that I want to learn. Japanese, I'm teaching myself not so much the pronunciation, but I'm learning like how to write or what certain words mean. I'm not gonna learn it overnight, but it's one of the languages that I'm trying to learn, or two of the languages, Portuguese and Japanese. How you doing, Sandman? What up, Lazy Potato? How's everything? Welcome to the stream. Question number 3 from Nerike is hobbies other than games and food. The hobbies that I have other than games and food. By the way, I'm guessing the card is psychic. Damn. You know 4 languages? Very nice. Very nice. English, Chinese, Japanese, and German. What other hobbies do I have? So the other hobbies that I have is the ones that I was mentioning earlier. Is I'm a foodie. I don't like eating, but I like collecting recipes. Something my grandma and grandpa used to do a lot is we used to have this recipe book. I want to learn Japanese. My birthday is in 2 months and almost got 500. Any ideas I can buy? Do you have a console? What is the point of the ultra banners? While they get bad rates, nearly impossible pull chances for the ultra and bad side is in it. I don't know, to be honest with you. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I didn't get to see what Sandman said. All the freaking comments came through, and I couldn't see shit. My birthday is in 2 months. Hi, everyone. Hope you are all well. Thank you so much. Are you planning to make and get a P.O. box? Yes. The P.O. box is in the works. That's going to come probably around June or something like that. So keep that in mind. So yeah, that's the hobbies that I have, as far as that goes. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Alright. So I like collecting food recipes. The other hobbies that I have is I like drawing a lot. I don't post the drawings on YouTube just because they're hand drawings. I want to teach myself how to do digital drawing. So that's something I'm going to do in the future, and then I'm going to put that up on the streams and whatnot. Ooh, that's a beautiful art card. That reverse hollow Magmar. And a rare hollow Professor's Research. Okay, that's not too shabby. Not too shabby. And the other hobbies that I have is I like to paint. I like to use, I like watercolor. I like anything with art. I like doing watercolor. I like doing stuff with charcoal. I like doing charcoal drawings. I think it's really interesting just, you know, doing all that other stuff. Probably think it's a legend stream. Food is life, Sandman Games. I think learning how to cook and cooking for somebody else is very therapeutical, and that's something that I like to do for my family, specifically for like the holidays. If they make new ultras, they gotta add new side characters. I want water now. Water be tasty. Stay hydrated. Yeah, it's true. So what did you say the next one was? So those are the hobbies that I have. I like anything that has to do with art and whatnot. Number 4, opinion on Poland and Polish stuff. I used to be a big fan of learning of global history. I believe in Poland they had the Bolsheviks. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong. But I used to love learning about the Polish Revolution, all the other stuff. Poland has always been neutral and kind of gets caught in some bullshit. And it was interesting reading about them and whatnot. So when I found out that Nerik was from Poland, It was nice that I got to meet somebody else from Poland for once and got to learn a little bit from them. So, and the crazy thing is that Nerika's not even naturally from Poland. He's from Poland, but he was born in he's not from Poland, but he lives in Poland. If that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss it in the front. His last question is favorite movie and TV show. My favorite TV show, hands down, would have to be The Office. A lot of people might not like The Office, but one of my favorite TV shows has got to be The Office. And my favorite movie's got to be this 1990s movie called Hackers. Not a lot of people are familiar with it, but it has Angelina Jolie and a whole bunch of other cast members on there, and it was it is to this day still one of my favorite movies, called Hackers. So yeah, nice run, says Sandman. Thank you so much. Did we already? I'm gonna say it's psychic. Shit. Someone took the walk. If you're going to try alcohol or smoking, be responsible though. Wait until you're the right age. Yeah, don't ever go. Alcohol and smoking is not for kids, obviously, right? Alcohol should be only like the way I use alcohol is only in gatherings, when I have weddings, stuff like that. But never to like numb the pain. I never understood how. I mean, alcoholism is a disease. It is, and I don't judge anybody for it. But for me personally, I don't like the taste, so I can't see myself getting like drunk every day because I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the whole throwing up. Nope. And then the smoking thing. Listen, I can't judge anybody for that. People are gonna smoke regardless. There's worse things out there in the world. As long as you're not smoking a pack a day and killing yourself, it is what it is, you know. Moving on with the questions. The next one is from actually no, these are still from Nerik. Nerik says Taco Bell or Chipotle. I'm gonna have to say hands down Chipotle. Chipotle is better than Taco Bell, even though Taco Bell is more affordable. And when I can, I'll get Taco Bell, but hands down Chipotle. That freaking rice with cilantro rice with the protein and all the other stuff. KFC or Popeyes, says Nadik. I would have to say Popeyes. KFC only has like 7 herbs and spices, but Popeyes has way more flavor in my opinion. If you want to take it an extra notch, try to have some Jollibee. Jollibee is really good. Question number 8. Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts? Zeldrip says my mom is affected by smoking, which made her unable to feel well for a while. Remember? Yeah, smoking is bad. It's bad for you. McDonald's or Wendy's? Let me think about that one. Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts? I like Krispy Kreme a little bit more just because Krispy Kreme to me has a little bit more flavor. It has more diabetic flavors on it. So diabetes. Favorite game or movie genres? No disrespect to people with diabetes. I'm just trying to say it's, you know, sugary. Not good for you, but it's delicious. Favorite game and movie genres. Favorite game I would have to say The Elder Scrolls. The Elder Scrolls for Shweezy. My favorite movie genre would have to be I love anything that has to do with like medieval, like sci-fi medieval-ish, if that makes sense. Anything that has to do with like armors, knights and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of stuff like that. Chipotle is somewhat a Mexican restaurant. Sort of. Well, the reason why I say smoking, you have to understand, there's if you smoke cigarettes is bad for you, right? Obviously anything that you smoke can be cancerous for you. But the reason why I was saying I'm not totally against it is because there are people who have cancer, who have AIDS, and some of them have to smoke. For example, Mary Chicha Wayne, you know, that Mary Jane. And some people need it to stay alive, you know, obviously. So that's why I'm not totally against it. Obviously, some people don't take those type of things, you know, when they medicate smoking, they use edibles and stuff like that. So that's why I'm not totally against it. But again, it's not for kids. I'm not trying to promote drugs or anything like that here on the channel. But I'm just trying to educate you that, you know, there's people out there who are dying from certain diseases. And unfortunately, they're going to have to smoke some of those type of things but anything nowadays can give you cancer. So I think smoking should be the least of your concerns in that sense. But yeah, parents who smoke cigarettes in front of their kids, that's a big no-no. Secondhand smoke is an issue. But I don't condone all types of smoking because, again, there's people out there who, have diseases and they have to get some medication in some form or shape, So, yeah. My favorite genre, those are my favorite genres. Anything that has to do with medieval and stuff like that. Things you like the most about streaming. The things I like the most about streaming. What the that was it? Oh, they played your boy. The things I like about streaming the most, like I mentioned before, I enjoy the fact that I get to meet people from so many different backgrounds that it shows me that people are interested, and the fact that you can reach that many homes in different countries just goes to show me, in my head I thought YouTube was just gonna show my stuff in the US or like here in New York, but once I saw that it was going through other states, other countries, I was like, yo, the internet is crazy. Like, it really lets you connect with a lot of people around the world. And last question of Nerik says, why are you so sussy? Listen, ain't nobody sussy here, dog. We have never once been sussy on this channel, not once. I think people just take things out of context. So if anything, I would have to ask you guys, why are you guys so sussy? Because I ain't into that. I ain't into that fruity tooty lampalooty shit, Let's see. If YouTube didn't exist, what would you do? Take care, Zeldrip. Have a good one. So I currently have a job that I work from 9 to 5. Obviously, I steal company time, and I don't encourage people to do that. But I have a boss who just doesn't care, and I get to work from home. So whenever I'm done, whenever I have a little bit of time, I stream and whatnot. But if YouTube didn't exist, to be honest with you, I think I would have found another means or way of creating content for people. I mean, there's Instagram, there's TikTok, there's Twitter. I was doing a whole bunch of those things way before YouTube. And I would see myself doing something creative, something artistic, if that makes sense. So regardless of whether I, if YouTube didn't exist or not, I think I see myself doing some form of content creation on some type of platform. There's the code card right there. All right. Let's see the next question this is from the Dog Girl. The Dog Girl has been here for quite some time, and they ask, "What's your real name? What made you start the YouTube? What made you start YouTube? Favorite video game, and who inspires you the most in your YouTube career? The true backstory of the Kokorito lore." I kind of mentioned that already, but I'm gonna answer the questions that I didn't ask, that I didn't answer from your list. So, my real name is actually Isaac. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss it in the front. My real name is Isaac, but it's written differently. When my parents named me, I came out not even crying. Supposedly, I came out laughing, and it's a biblical name. When they wrote the name, they didn't know it was written a certain way in the Bible, and they ended up writing it Isaac. So my name Isaac is not written like any other Isaac around the world. So it's a very unique way of writing it. So my name is Isaac. What sets are you opening right now? Different types? What type of Pokemon boxes? Yeah, the one I'm opening right now is Astral Radiance. Everything else was Evolving Skies and Brilliant. So we did 2 Evolving Skies. We did 2 Brilliant Stars, and now we're opening the Astral Radiance. This is no energy card, so I don't know what is this card. I don't even know what the hell this card does. It's like, I don't even know what it does. Anyways, we got Kamado. Yeah, so that's pretty much how my name came to be. What made you start YouTube? Well, I already mentioned that before. I kept pushing the YouTube thing on the back burner, and eventually shit hit the fan, and you know, I decided to do YouTube as a means to cope with what I was going through during that time. But as far as the Kokorito lore, I came from outer space in an egg. You know, my planet was dying because, you know, the people on my planet was using all the natural resources, and they sent me over here to planet Earth in an egg. And I came here to this planet. The egg fell on the earth. I cracked and, you know, I fell out of the egg, hit my head on the tree and shit. Instead of conquering Earth, I decided to entertain you guys, you know, on YouTube, and, you know, the rest is history. Sheesh. Anyways, moving on. Kamado, we have a Noctowl. Unidentified fossil. Psyduck. My boy looking all lost and shit. Like, Petty Lil. My real name is 101 username. Randomly generated. I think my mom got a random name. Could be. So the next question is from Fishy Dude. Simple question. When is your birthday? What up, Max Feels Jolly? How's everything? Welcome to the stream. My birthday actually passed on November. 1 million subscriber special. Taking over the planet. First anime show you watch. So the first anime show that I watched was a show that I still watch to this day. Oh, Radiant Hallelujah. Very nice. Oh shit. Very nice, very nice. And I miss Magius. The first anime that I watched was a show called Saint Seiya. In the US it was called Knights of the Zodiac. In Spanish it was called Caballeros del Zodiaco. It was about Greek mythology. I'm a big fan of Greek mythology. And this show was based off of these 5 teenagers who eventually were chosen when they went to go fight for these armors. And each armor was a representation of a constellation. But it was also based on Greek mythology. So there was this one guy called Pegasus Seiya. And the whole show was called Saint Seiya because it was revolving around him. And he was a bronze saint. You had bronze saints, you had silver saints, then you had gold saints, and then you had they were pretty much under the power of the goddess Athena. Athena was in constant war with Hades, with Poseidon. So these guys would always go and fight against like these tougher enemies who had more powerful armors, and you would have people going against Hades, against Poseidon, and it was like these crazy wars. And it was something when I was growing up I just enjoyed watching. That was my first anime that I watched. And yeah. What type of anime would you recommend for a person like Chills? Hey yo, what do you mean? Well, you guys should look into Saint Seiya. Saint Seiya is a really good one. I like Saint Seiya. I like watching Inuyasha. If you guys want to get into like an action anime, Yu Yu Hakusho is actually top tier in my opinion. It's an oldie but a goldie. Bro, I got a question. If you play Nintendo, what's your favorite game? My favorite game for Nintendo, I would have to say, at the moment, if I had to pick, I would have to say it's Zelda Breath of the Wild. There hasn't been any other game like Zelda Breath of the Wild that has taken like my breath away, you know. Fishy Dude says, simple question, when is your birthday? Okay, I already answered that. My birthday was on November 29. I just turned 35 years old. I know, old as fuck. I may not look like it, but I feel it. Dog. Like, I'll be waking out of bed and like trying to stretch my legs, and all I hear is I'm like, ah! I'm like, what happened? Late at nights, I'll be just sleeping. I just be like 3 a.m. dog. I'm like, and I just stretch just a little bit. I'm like, and then a big ass cramp just gets me behind my calf, and I'm like, fuck. And I just gotta grab something and like pull my leg back. Dog, you don't understand, dog. I'll just be twisting to the side like this, and then my back nerves was like, and I'm like, oh shit, my back. It's horrible, dog. I feel like I'm 60 years old or something. It's a pain. Lydic says, who was your oldest sub and what drove you to stream? How about a B18? I'm old too. It happens. What up, Moon? Welcome to the stream. Bro, rearrange his legs. I only watched 3 animes ever. The Promised Neverland, which is good. Where is that going? Did it stop airing? One Punch Man and Made in Abyss. My oldest sub. Who is my oldest sub? I would have to say it's gotta be Nani. Is it Zerpy? You guys might have seen him. Zerpy is one of the OGs. I had a group of people who supported my channel when I was starting. Like 90% of them are gone because I don't know what it was. They became bitter towards me and they wanted me to do things their way, and I didn't like that. I don't like people controlling me. So they ended up leaving the channel, and the only one that sticked around was like Nani. The second oldest subscriber will probably have to be Cool Boy, in my opinion. Cool Boy has been here like for the longest, so Cool Boy and I always have this joke where he's like, I'm number one fan Cool Boy. So they're my oldest subs, Zerpy and Cool Boy. Freddy the Bunny says, what is your favorite animal? Hold on, let me scroll a little bit down. Did I already do the 1, 2, 3, 4, toss it in the front? I don't think I did that, right? I'm gonna say water. Shit. My favorite animal, I would have to say, is between a big tie between the owl and the wolf. The owl, I think, represents wisdom. The wolf represents pride or courage, if I'm not mistaken, or honor. But I think they're one of my favorite animals, just because of the owl, because of how silent it can move in the dark, and the wolf just because of how strong and unified it is when it has a pack. So I always found them fascinating, like studying them, and just, you know, I wouldn't obviously have one, but you know, I love those animals. If I could have them and like tame them, I would love that. Neverland seasons 2. I stopped watching Neverland because it had a season 2, but it trashed. I stopped watching because I read the manga and they like jumped forward a big chunk. Like the story was getting so interesting. See ya, guys. I'll still be in the stream, but no more chatty for a bit. Sounds good, chilled. No worries. They did a big skip from when they escaped the demons to and whatnot. When the demons started helping them, the other ones that don't eat humans, I was a little bit confused because I'm like, what happened, you know? So that's the part that kind of got to me, you know. I didn't know what was happening with that. Cyndaquil. This guy looks like Cool Boy for Shweezy. Hisuian Growlithe, and let me see. You know what? This is why we need to play Pokemon Arceus, because I've never seen half of these Pokemon, dog. What animes you want to watch after Chainsaw Man? I think right now on the Discord we wanted to watch. I know tomorrow we're gonna watch Spirited Away, a movie on the Discord. The last two are gonna be Lost Origins, and then we're gonna move to the super stuff. Okay. I have more Pokemon packs, but those Pokemon packs are gonna be for tomorrow. Season 2 is trash. Also the stream. Never mind. Nah, it's you. What's going on with the stream? Wait, is the stream okay? What's going on? Is everything okay with the stream? Can you guys see me or no? Can you guys still hear me or see me on the stream? Turn up a little bit of the... Turn up or turn it down? Oh, it was nothing. Okay. I want to watch Ranking of Kings. Is something that people have recommended me to watch. So I think Ranking of Kings is something that I want to play on the Discord. I wanted to watch One Piece. I'm way behind on it, so I think I'm just gonna showcase. Whatever new episode is out. We'll catch up later on eventually. So turn it up. Wait, why? But then you won't be able to hear me. The fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss it in the front. Pixelated Capybara says, what's your top 10 favorite games and movies and Pokemon? Lavi says, is your full name Kodiak? No, my name is not Kodiak. What is your favorite games and movies, Pokemon? My top 10 favorite games, if I had to pick. Alright, there you go. Now I can close that. Anime recommendation 7. I already watched 7 Deadly Sins. It was a good anime. I just didn't like the way the animation looked later on down the road on Netflix. I feel like Netflix gets these great IP names, and then they fuck it up. I don't know if Castlevania is considered anime, but Castlevania was actually really good. Eventually, more like a year. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss it in the front. Did I already do this? I'm gonna say psychic. I fucked up. It was already there. Fire. I meant fire. Oh, I guessed it right. You see, I guessed it right. Too nice. And that was all the questions from the Q&A from the shorts video. So now I guess I'll open it up to the public, whoever's on the stream. If you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and drop them if I haven't answered them already. But now I should be able to read everybody's comments. I'm caught up with all the questions from that video. So if you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask, now is the opportunity to do so. No, just a little bit. I haven't yet. Still gotta watch it. Watch how the pack beat. Yeah, we're gonna open the Dragon Ball Super stuff after this, so I'm really hyped for that. Hoopa? Forgot a Hoopa. So the top 10 games and Pokemon. So my top favorite Pokemon, if I had to pick. What is your favorite? My favorite food? What up, Mini Murder Mod? How's everything? Welcome to the stream. Have you ever achieved any of your goals? Oh yeah. One of my biggest goals is to get my mom a house, so that way she can live in and not have to worry about rent and whatnot. But other goals beforehand, I've achieved a lot. I wanted to get my credit score really high, and that's one of the things that I started working on when I was 18. And you need credit for a lot of things when you get older. So I was able to get my credit like almost near perfect, and that was one of my biggest goals and whatnot. Finishing college was one of the other things. I don't think nowadays college is as important as it was back in the day, but that's one of the things that I accomplished as well. And last but not least was just my biggest accomplishment I would say to this day will probably have to be this channel, to be honest with you. I think creating this community with you guys, whether some of you guys are here temporary or for a long time, for the short period of time or for the long haul, I think it was a big accomplishment for me, you know. And I'm really proud of what we've done here. Have you ever cheated in a big test or quiz in school, and what inspired you to make this channel? What up, man? Slaughter, how's everything? Welcome to the stream. Holy shit, Regis, what's good? You been hitting the gym? Nah, I've not been hitting the gym. That's what fucking Corona does for you. The new strain. Depriving me from eating delicious food. Fucking lost, like, can you see, look, like, you can see my dimples now. The freaking got the Rona and freaking lost hella weight. Have I ever cheated in a big test? I cheated once, and but it was not on purpose. And never again. And what inspired me to make this channel? I was going through a rough time when I made the channel, and a way of dealing with that dark period of my life, I used the channel as a crutch to try to help myself, and that's what inspired me to do that. Thanks, man, Slaughter, I appreciate it. So the way I ended up cheating by mistake was as follows. It was an English test during that time I was learning. I'm bilingual. I know English and Spanish, so I wasn't familiar with everything. I used to have this thing that wasn't a dictionary, but it was a translator, right? It was like the word would tell me what it means in English and whatnot. However, I did have access to the dictionary in there. It's just that I didn't know I had one in there. So during the English test, I brought it out and I was just like looking up the words and how to translate it, because the way I work is, if I know what you're saying, I'll think about it in Spanish, and I had to rewire myself to like think in English and not in Spanish, right? So long story short, when the professor came out, he was the teacher. He was a dean on top of that. He looks at the thing. He's like, "What are you doing? You know this is cheating." And I was like, no comprendo. And then he was like, "Come on, we're going to the freaking dean's office now." The head dean took me to the head dean's office. She was explaining it to me, and I was like, I didn't know it was cheating. I was just trying to know what the word meant in Spanish, so that way I can write it down, what it means, and then translate it back into English. So the lady understood what was going on, and she explained to the teacher. He was a dick. He was like, "Oh, you're a cheater." He tried to make me feel bad about it. So at that time I was a little rebel, and I was like, "Fuck you," and I got, I didn't get expelled or anything like that, but I was just so frustrated with the guy that I explained to him, like, your native language is English, I know Spanish, so can we rate Isaac's stream? Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. What do you have to say to all the haters? Whether you like me or not, you motherfuckers are here watching, so stick it up your ass. That's what I gotta say to my haters. But yeah, we can definitely raid Isaac after this for Shweezy. Just remind me, please. Before we go raid him though, I still need to open a few more things, and then we're gonna do that. So the professor apologized to me later on, and he was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't know that language was a barrier for you." Can I quote you on that? Yeah, you can quote me on that, manslaughter. He apologized to me, but I was still mad, and I explained to him that he can't judge people just because they don't speak English as their native language, and that he needs to be a little bit more understanding, because there's a lot of kids in that class who were Asian. They were like Chinese, and unfortunately when I was younger, they thought I was Chinese. I don't know how that happened. I don't know, it was like a racist moment, and they ended up putting me with a whole bunch of Chinese kids, and like I ended up feeling bad for them, because I understood. They didn't understand English. I didn't understand Chinese. I only knew Spanish, but I felt their pain, because I was like, we're all trying to learn English, and we don't know what the fuck the English teacher is saying. But in the end, I understand how he was just trying to do his job. So I accidentally ended up cheating, but I don't recommend people cheat. I feel like when you cheat and take a shortcut in something in life, it might come back and haunt you. You know what I mean? But I always tell people, work smarter, not harder. Take that however you want to take it. So, I wouldn't say cheating is good, but as long as you don't do it in a sense of, you might be like, Kokorito, give me a situation where cheating is good. Okay, I'll give you a situation. Imagine if it's a bad guy and you don't want the bad guy to win. So, you're going to cheat. Alright, let's go ahead and open the Dragon Ball Super thing. There's only going to be like 5 booster packs, and then we're going to go raid Isaac. Please remind me to raid Isaac, okay? Have you ever played an instrument? Yes. I was a big fan of playing the guitar. I used to love playing the guitar when I was younger. My uncle, who passed away, God rest his soul, he taught me how to play the guitar. Unfortunately, as I got older, I stopped practicing, and I forgot how to play the guitar. He used to teach me how to play boleros, which is boleros. They're like songs that were sung in Spanish that you would dedicate to females. Like, people will go to females' houses outside of their balcony, and they'll sing to them. They'll serenade them. So it was like more like serenades, and that's pretty much how I learned. But then I forgot. I haven't played a guitar in like 20 years, 15 years. How did you first meet Solara and Nani? Solara I met through a friend of mine's at Comic-Con. And we all had this community of gamers, and I never judge people. I never even ask people like what their background is, what they like, what they don't like. and you know, they had a passion for video games like I did, and eventually we all ended up becoming friends. With Nani, I met Nani online. Nani was actually a hater at the beginning. He used to come on the streams and troll me all the time and like say fucked up shit. Eventually, I won Nani over, and Nani was one of the people that, you know, later on we found out that I used to live in Cali. He used to live in Cali, and we became friends like that. And he was like, I didn't know you used to live over there in Cali. I was like, yeah, I was over there for 3 years, blah, blah, blah. Mini Murder says, I have two guitars, one electric and one normal. I have no idea how to read music or guitar. I don't know how to read music. I'm self-taught as well, too. When I got older, I ended up going, I still have my Fruity Loops account. I mess with it from time to time. I make music, but I'm too shy to put it out there. Do you play Final Fantasy games? What up, Xander Wing? I do. I actually downloaded recently the OG I recently downloaded the OG Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 8. I don't know if people want to watch me play that on the stream, but I ended up downloading 3 classical games. Super Metroid for the Nintendo, Final Fantasy 7, the original one, and not the remake, and Final Fantasy 8. So I don't know if people want me to play that in the future, but I can definitely try to accommodate that on the channel. So the Dragon Ball card game thing comes with, you come with this little it comes with this little case, a little deck card, and it has like Gohan in it. You have Gohan in the back. I mean, it looks really cool. You can hold your cards in here. I mean, the whole theme based off of this little box, I guess, was having Gohan's history on there or something like that. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have five packs, which we're gonna open before we actually switch it over. I heard something fall. What fell? It was the box for the Arceus thing that I opened. It fell down. It was the box for the Arceus thing that fell down. Yeah, I play Final Fantasy because I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy. The new Final Fantasy game 16 is coming out, I think, this year, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm looking forward to it. We got one of the alt cards, which is Gamma 1 and 2. I like this alt card. Very nice. I was hoping we pulled something else. But I love this card so far. This looks really cool. This looks really cool. It also comes with some exclusive sleeves. These are exclusives to the collector's edition. I didn't throw the box. It fell down. It fell down by mistake. And then you have these other sleeves that come with it. Nice. Remind me to raid Isaac after this, okay? We gotta return the love for the homie because he's been a big person. So him and Isaac and Papa Agron both have been like a big proponent of helping the channel. So yeah, reached 3,000 subscribers, but when I was around 2,000 or something, like a big chunk of that last 1,000 was because of Papa Agron and Isaac. We used to get, we still get rated to this day by Isaac and Papa Agron. Papa Agron is going through some stuff. I don't know if you guys know him. You know, God take care of him. Hopefully his health is doing better. But I'm always going to be grateful to Isaac and Papa Agron because both helped my channel grow. Like, even though people might be like, oh, Coco, you have more subscribers than Isaac, or you're almost at there with Papa Agron. Regardless, I would not be able to do this if it wasn't for the people that Isaac and Papa Agron sent over to my end. And those people ended up bringing other people to the channel. And all I gotta say is I'm nothing but grateful to both of them. And they've been a big reason why the channel has been doing good. So nice, he made it to 700. Very nice. So with me bringing that up is not to say a bad thing. I was just saying it in the sense of I hope that we can reciprocate the love and help him reach new heights as well, because Isaac deserves a lot more subscribers than that. Believe me, he's a great content creator. And same thing with Papa Agron. I hope Papa Agron reaches 5,000 before the end of the year. So you guys have not checked their stuff out, you guys definitely should. They're both been amazing. I would consider them. I don't know if they consider me friends, but I consider them like friends to the channel. And again, I can just hope that we can give back the same way they have given back to us generously. So shout out to both of them. Shout out to both of them. I'm gonna go practice my violin. I'll be back as soon if you're still streaming. Sure. What was my first video? My first video was my first video was a game called Star Ocean. My first video was called Star Ocean, and it was a game that I played a long time ago, and it was more like a test. It was good. It was good. It's just work got in the way, and I wasn't able to finish the game, to be honest with you. So these are a little bit hard to open. What the I don't even know how to open these. These are a little bit hard to open. I'm not gonna lie to you. What the They're so hard to open, jeez. I don't know how these work, so we're just gonna look at them, okay? I don't know how these work, but we're just gonna look at them, okay? So apparently you get one of these cards, Lord Slug. I don't know what this is, hold on. What are you doing to start getting, why are you, do you start getting, huh? Wait, paraphrase that again, because I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, that's what that was. I was wondering why this card looks like that. Okay. Okay. Let's put that in there. Let's see what else we got going on over here. Okay, so we got the homie Kokorito when he was a baby. Gyoshu, Scientist of Lord Slug. Sangoten. Oh, what year did you start anime? I still don't understand the question. When did I start watching anime? If you mean when did I start watching anime, since I was little, when I was like 7 years old, I started watching Dragon Ball. I started watching anime called Ranma 1.5. I started watching an anime called Saint Seiya, and what was the other one that came out during that time? Something about samurais. I forgot what it was called. Mechanical Samurai, something like that. So far we have one good pull, I'm assuming. That was a good pull. I mean, the cards on these packs look pretty good. I just started collecting these, so this is gonna be interesting, starting my Dragon Ball collections. So it comes with one of the rare cards. Now, could it have anything more on there or no? Son, Gohan, and Piccolo. I just love the whole little scenes they have in the background based off the anime. What up, Mixter? When did I start playing video games? So my very first console that I had was called an Atari. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it was an Atari. It was this thing that had like 100 games in one. What was your first subscriber? They're no longer here, but they unsubscribed a long time ago, but they used to watch the channel a lot. I forgot how to pronounce their name, but they're no longer here. And what up, Mixter? So I started playing video games when I was very young, and Atari was my first console, and it was a pixelated game that had stuff like Snake. It had like cars running, like it was like a green screen, and it used to be all we can afford, and it had like Tetris in it, and it had a whole bunch of other stuff. As I got older, I ended up getting, we were very humble, so we somehow were able to get our hands on a refurbished Nintendo. And when we got our hands on that refurbished Nintendo, I remember playing games like Zelda, the original Final Fantasies. I don't know if you guys remember the original Final Fantasies on there. We used to play stuff like that. And I remember we had one of my favorite games I used to love playing was There was this one Zelda game that had, it was like a gold cartridge, and you would have to like and when stuff wasn't working, the craziest shit that I still remember to this day was taking the freaking cartridges, right, and just going like this, and then just putting it inside of the thing. None of that shit worked. Like we were doing that like for no reason, but it was just entertaining to remember stuff like that when I was a little kid. After the Nintendo, I remember getting on the same Nintendo, the NES. We ended up getting Super Mario 3, and I think to this day my favorite Mario game would have to be Super Mario 3, the one with the little raccoon ears. It was just one of those things that I enjoyed playing till this day, so it's not too bad, not too shabby. Son Gohan and Piccolo, Desperate Defense. Dr. Uryu, Villainous Threat. I don't remember these guys. Trunks, Tournament Competitor. Cooler. I like the arts on these, I'm not gonna lie. The arts look pretty good. Favorite Nintendo console? Bro, I have an N64 and Sega Genesis right now. What's your book? My favorite book that I'm reading right now would have to be Machiavelli, The Prince. It's a really good read. If you have not read that, you should check out. That's what I'm reading right now, Machiavelli, The Prince. It's a really good book. My favorite Nintendo console would have to be the Nintendo GameCube. Hands down, I haven't had so much fun like I've had with the Nintendo GameCube. It's one of those things that I enjoyed playing Mario Sunshine, WarioWare. There was a whole bunch of other games, Simpsons Hit and Run. So, Garlic Jr. Ooh. Oh! Son Gohan and Piccolo Heroic Team. Very nice. Nice. We got Orange Piccolo. And, well, kind of Beast Gohan in a sense. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad pull. What up, Ultimate? How's everything? Welcome to the stream. Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad pull. Not a bad pull. Remind me to raid Isaac after this. Remind me to raid Isaac after this. Alright, let's open up the next one. Stroke that thing, cuzzo. Hey, yo! Bad boy Taquito, how you doing, my boy? Welcome to the stream. Nah, dog. I'm not into that James Charlie's type of shit, dog. But if you into that, you know, all the power to you. But nah, dog. Nah. Serio, homie. Serio. Nah, dog. I ain't into that Dunkin' Donuts shit. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. I ain't into that Frappuccino shit right now, my boy. I'm not into that. Alright. So we got the homie Piccolo, Orange Piccolo, Semi-Orange Piccolo. So, not too shabby. Android 15, Uninvited Guest. Super Saiyan Vegeta, not bad. I like this card. Looking pretty good right there. Meta Cooler, very nice. Krillin, Trusty Assistance. Dang, Mario Sunshine is crazy. I have Mario Sunshine. I'm finna hop on Twitch real quick. What was your first impression? What do you mean my first impression? Sander Wing, what do you mean by that? I have the Mario Anniversary Collection with Hatch, which has Mario Sunshine and the other Marios. That's something I plan on playing in the future. So hopefully when I have time, we can introduce that into the channel. So a lot of Gohans, not bad. A lot of Gohans. Android 18. SS Deadly Bomber. Vegeta Daily Diligence. Oh! Orange Piccolo. Very nice. Very nice pull, dog. Very nice pull. So far it's been nothing but W's, dog. Nothing but W's. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, we got 2 more to open, and then we're gonna call it a day. And we're gonna go raid the homie Isaac afterwards. When was my first manga? Okay, so the first manga that I actually read, some of you guys may or may not know about this manga, but my first manga that I read, that I'm still reading, I still reread to this day, it's called Berserk. It's not a manga that's for kids, obviously, right? But it's a manga that's been ongoing. It's one of the oldest mangas that's been out there as well for quite some time. And I still watch it to this. I still read it to this day. We didn't have access to mangas when we were younger, so we had to go to the library and like make photocopies of whatever we had in the library. And somehow the library that I was in had Berserk. I don't know how. And they only had a copy of the first few volumes, and that was just enough for me to like get into it. And it's just one of those great things. I enjoy reading. Very detailed. So that was my first manga. As far as comic books go, which do you enjoy more, Mario Kart 8 or Super Smash Bros? I think I enjoy Mario Kart 8 a little bit more, just because it's you never know what's gonna happen, you know, especially with the computer. Especially with the computer. The computer can be a little bit mischievous and deceitful sometimes. My first comic book that I collected was the one. It was a Nightwing comic. I still remember it to this day. I can't find it online no more, but it was the one with Nightwing when he moves to Bloodhaven and he decides to do his own thing. It was one of my favorite comic books growing up. DC all the way. DC all the way. Oh, very nice. Very nice. And we got Training with Buh. That was the homie that what's his face, Broly was training with. Okay, not too shabby, not too shabby. Alright, so we're coming close to the end of the stream. We're gonna open the last pack, and then we're gonna go raid the homie Isaac. But I want to just thank everybody, to Kokorito for the donations, the $5 donations, the $7 donations that you gave earlier. Thank you so much. And thank you again to everybody who came through on Twitch, on YouTube, everybody who subscribed. Again, the channel would be nothing without you guys. Thank you everybody else who helps me out with the raids, people who I've met last year, this year, people who've been here for the longest. I have nothing but appreciation for you guys. So, did you read my comment? I might have gotten lost. Can you repeat that again, Jordan? I'm so sorry. Just because all the freaking comments got lost in there. But can you repeat it again? How much for a signed copy of your hat? Hey, yo! Nah, dog. Nah, sounds like some OnlyFans type of shit. Sheesh. It has no price. It has no price. Because then I'm gonna go cold. Then my brain is gonna be exposed to the elements. And I may die and shit. I need it to survive. It may look like a hat, but it's infused with my head, you know, it's part of my brain now. So if I remove it, I'll literally be dying. So I can't do that, unfortunately. 2 Brolys? Really? Nice. Android 13 uninvited guest. Very nice. SS Vegeta. We pulled a really good card today, though. We pulled a really, really good card with the other stuff, so I'm happy with that. All right, so we did really good. We did really good today. I did not think time was gonna fly by that quickly. Thank you again, everybody, for everything you guys do. No, honestly, thank you for everything you guys do. That should be good now. Thank you for everything. What's your favorite chip? My favorite chip, if you had to say, I would have to say Doritos, the red bag. Doritos, the red bag is on point. All right. Tomorrow, or if not on the weekend, we'll open more Pokemon cards and we'll do just a hangout session like we did today. But thank you again for everybody for your questions. Hopefully everybody was satisfied with the answers and with the stream. Again, I hope to bring you guys nothing but entertaining streams for the rest of 2023. I'm gonna try my very best to push out more games, more stuff for you guys. A pack sesh. As soon as I feel better, dog, I've been over here like fiending and shit. I'm over here scratching my neck on some, yo, when can I take a hit of that shit? But then my neck is like, yo, my boy, you're just recovering from COVID. You're not ready for the cocoa packs. So, anyways, we're gonna leave it there for now. Thank you everybody on the YouTube and the Twitch side of things. I'm gonna have nothing but appreciation for you guys. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the love and support. I hope you all have an amazing, great day at school, at work, and if you're staying home, enjoy the rest of your day. I know these times can be a little bit difficult, hard to handle. We're all going through shit. Trust me, it doesn't matter what age you are, we're all going through stuff. But I hope the streams have helped you guys all in one way or another to help you push through whatever it is that you're going through. And if at any given point in time we can help you, you know, I might be able to like send you to professional help. Like I always tell people, especially if you live in the US, if you're going through stuff, 411 is your best friend. Okay, we're gonna rate Isaac. We're not gonna leave yet. I remember we're gonna rate Isaac. So before we leave, let me go check up Isaac's stream really quickly. I'm gonna put the code on his link in the description. So don't leave yet. You're gonna click on the link. We're gonna go to his stream and you're gonna put hashtag Coco Raid, okay? But we're gonna go raid him. What up, Nani? Welcome to the stream. So thank you again for everything. Just want to reassure you guys, I don't take any of this for granted, and I know it's a big responsibility to be a streamer. You know, I just don't want to sit here and play games, and you know, I want to try to bring more value to the streams, hopefully moving forward. So let me see if I can get his stream directly from here, and then I'm gonna go to YouTube, and then I'm gonna put his link in the description. But have a great day. I'm gonna drop the link. Make sure you click on it. We're gonna head over to his side, and we'll rate the homie again. Put hashtag Coco Raid, so that way he knows that we're rating him. And if you enjoy his streams, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the homie, and drop a like on his stream as well. Okay. So here is his and thank you for the 14 likes on the stream. What the fuck? I just saw this. Give me 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. All right, there you go. That's his link. Go click on it. Hashtag Coco Raid. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care for now. This is your boy Kokorito, aka Coco, signing off. I'll see y'all next time. As always, much love, and as always, don't forget to play, laugh, and enjoy life. Till then, peace.